Hi there! Welcome back, everyone. Who's wanna go to the circus with Gia, me, and Nelly? So let's get going. So let's pull up a chair, have a cotton candy or two, and does anyone dare to go up with me up on the Paris wheel? Anyway, back to Aether Iron. Uh, I'm just gonna have a little sippy dip. I'm recording this a bit later the same day that I went to the gym, so last gym day is Saturday, so I am treating myself to something nice. Mm. Cheers to you all, my good people. Hope you have something nice in your glasses as well. So, what do we have around here to interact with? So we have a bench to interact with. That's very interesting. Concession stand. What else? Nothing there. We can't look up. There is the carnival entrance. Giant clown head to interact with, and it doesn't seem I can't find an interaction spot for the Paris wheel. Please. This has started to happen for no bloody reason at all. Why is the window stuck on the bloody crew level? Please, please go away. That's bloody annoying. Let me do a reload and see if that fixes things. Yeah, I noticed that started hap. Oh, it must. It doesn't go away, and we don't have a. Okay, let's hope it disappears on its own then. So, where do we want to start? Let's start with the commission stand.
Huh. Looks like a fully stocked concession stand, but nobody is here. Could be it's only open during performances. And there's a candy bar just sitting on the counter. Nobody's watching, so I might as well.
Forgotten candy added to Gia's car. Might that be something we can give to Melly to increase her morale? So, where did this candy end up, I wonder? Might it be. Oh, yeah, here it is. No, that's the compass. Game, please. Where is the candy? Ah, here we go. Can be sold for $10. Yeah, but we might be able to use it if Nelly ever gets added to the party roster. So what else was there over here? Yeah, this is the way to. I think this will transition us into the next scene. Let's investigate the giant
I
clown
hear
head.
people say they're terrified of clowns. I've never really understood that, but I suppose if the clown was that large, I'd be cautious.
Oh, you haven't met Pennywise the laughing clown from It, the Stephen King book, then have you? You haven't read it either. Bloody hell, that was a scary book. At least reading it at, like I did at like 12 or 13 years of age. I, I was so scared. I read it uh, during a like summer camp actually, and I ended up being so afraid that I hid under the covers. in the bunk beds at some point. That was a bloody scary book, but anyway, now, uh, anything else to add about
I hear
this?
people say they're terrified of.
No, okay. Nothing to click on over there. Yeah, I have looked all over this place now, so let's have a sit on the bench if that's the case.
A decent place to rest after spending a day at the circus. And a decent place to sit and have a snack, judging by the sealed packet of jerky someone left here.
Why are we picking up all this discarded food here? Are you feeling a bit famished and hungry? I don't see it in here. Ah, so that's a key item. Okay. Well, let's make Nelly happy and enter the town hall.
It's not acceptable. You solve it now, or I'm shutting you down.
But where will the animals go if I shut down?
A butcher's block for all I care. You're causing problems, and you're going to fix them if I have to say it again.
You are a meanie, lady. You are really, really mean.
I understand. Please, forgive me.
Handle it.
A fancifully dressed man stands despondent before a group of shrieking monkeys. It's the kind of contrast one normally only finds after a night that's stretched on too long.
Yeah, look! Monkeys! I've never seen them in person.
Monkeys!
Mm-hmm.
Can we?
Take Nelly to see the monkeys. Don't get involved in the animal tamers' problems. No. We are here to make Nelly happy. In order to not stress herself out, burn herself out from work, yeah? So, Nelly, you decide today. Take Nelly to see the monkey.
All right, but be careful. Those monkeys don't seem friendly.
What am I? Oh, hello. Are you here to see Jaeger's beguiling beasts?
Oh, hello. Well, I don't know if we are.
Ooh.
I take it you're Jaeger? My friend here wanted to see your monkeys.
And don't take this out of context, fella. Not your monkey. We don't need to see your monkey.
Ah, but it isn't showtime yet. Of course. I don't know if the show will go on.
He slumps a little.
So these won't continue or won't force forward the dialogue, the conversation here. So let's start with ask what he does here.
So, are you a performer?
Or is he perhaps the ringleader, but then why is he taking orders and deferring to that lady before? Perhaps he is the ringleader, but she is the, like, patron of the circus? I don't know.
I am many things, madame. Performer, explorer, caretaker.
Nellie squeals in joy. One of the monkeys has grabbed the edge of her dress and seems to be trying to pull it off her to little effect.
Nelly, you might want to step back from the monkeys. Monkeys are, depending on what species they are bloody horny.
Tamer and, trainer.
That's a lot of responsibility for one man.
Oh, but I am no normal man. I have been to the jungles of the Amazon to see the verdant tree frogs. And I have captured a Siberian tiger with only a butterfly net. I am the great Jaeger.
Woo, Mr. Big and adventurous and brave, Sir Jaeger. I am sure you have. Or you might be embellishing just a bit, eh? But it's all part of the performance, so I will let you get away with it this once.
The monkey clutching Nellie's dress shrieks angrily, clearly upset that she hasn't surrendered it. Nellie's smile falters, and Jaeger deflates.
Yeah, but this dude is full of shit, yeah? We can all agree on that.
Animal tamer.
Ask what Pearl wanted. Yeah, that meanie lady from before.
That woman you were talking to, Pearl, what did she want with you?
Ah, yes. Mistress Pearl is responsible for this part of town, and all the businesses here. It seems there might have been a minor noise complaint.
Yeah, so not the ringleader of the circus, I kind of figured.
Nellie has crouched slightly, making a funny face at the assembled primates. Several turn to face her.
It was all a misunderstanding. You see, it just takes a little time to train. She will see my prowess on the stage, and all will be forgiven, I'm certain.
What was the noise complaint about? The monkeys scream in rage at Nellie. She stands up quickly and almost falls backward, clearly unaware that monkeys could scream in rage. So was I, for that matter.
Oh, game, that really hurt my eardrums. Thanks for waking me up, I guess. Perhaps I needed that.
These capuchins are just being a little difficult, is all. My animals came from a distant zoo, you see, and they are not all cooperative. But they will learn.
Ask if he trains wolves.
Do you train wolves? I don't know where that question came from. A vague image of glowing canine eyes flashes through my memory. A dream?
What's this now, Gia?
Funny you should ask. Normally, no. But I recently acquired one. Piteous beast that it is.
Wolves should be free, man. Wolves don't belong in bloody cages. I love wolves. This pissed me off a bit. Just thinking about it. Yeah, that ain't good for them or any wild animals really, but wolves in particular, especially if you don't even give them a mate or a friend. They are pack animals. Whatever.
Hideous? Nellie reaches out a tentative hand to pet a monkey. The animal tamer gestures a quick wave of warning.
Please, miss, you should not attempt to touch the monkeys.
Why? Are they too horny?
As Nellie pulls her hand back, one of the animals snaps at the air where her fingers were. She looks aghast and stares at her hand as though the teeth had gone clean through.
Do they have rabies? Are we? No. We. No, I don't think the game is going there. There is a splatter, like, comedy movie, Brain Dead, made from. I can't believe I've forgotten his name now. It just slipped my mind and rolled off my tongue. Peter Jackson, the guy who directed the Lord of the Rings movies, he started out making splatter films, and I watched those as an early teen growing up. And in Braindead, it starts by a monkey, a half zombie monkey, um, biting a zoo visitor, since this took place in a zoo, and transmitted like zombie disease, and yeah, it went crazy from there. But I don't think, but yeah, that's why I like rabies, because that's the thing in the movie. It's a like mutated rabies virus.
This I can deal with. But the wolf, it came to me in terrible condition. I would be surprised if it survived the night, let alone joined me on stage.
What's wrong with it?
They told me it was some sort of miracle wolf. Witch wolf. Aether wolf. Nine. Just a sick wolf.
Stick, yeah. Yep, I want to go and see the wolf.
Is this wolf around here?
Yeah, just over there, in the cage.
Nellie, have you had enough monkeys for today?
More than enough. I'd like to go, please.
As you wish, Nelly.
Nice to meet you, Jaeger. Good luck with everything.
Goodbye, Jaeger.
Luck? Ha! I don't need luck. I am the great.
One of the Capuchins has somehow found a shard of glass and is pointing it at Jaeger as though holding him at gunpoint.
Uh-oh. You might have more than you bargained for, my friend. Good luck.
Put it down, or I swear I will.
So, mission updated. Investigate the Aether Wolf cage. Game, you spoiled something here. An Aether Wolf. Don't spoil things. You bore. So what do we have to interact with in here? I really wish this window would disappear. Whatever. Yeah, let's interact with the wolf. Might we set you free, buddy? Like, not in the bloody city, but take care of you and make sure you find a good place to live, yeah?
The thing in the cage looks more like a fur coat dropped on a wet street than a wolf. It doesn't move as I approach. It doesn't even appear to breathe.
Is it alive?
Yeah, its eyes are glowing, Nelly.
I don't know. I'm no expert on wolves, but I don't think this one is long for this world. The animal's fur is falling out, and its skin is gray and sallow. Obscured below the fur are violent patches of purple. Someone has lashed the beast, and it clearly wasn't interested in taking orders.
Bloody humans.
Oh, poor thing.
Whether by some uncontrollable pity or some other innate urge, I reach out and try to comfort the poor creature. My hand nearly reaches the cage, and Nellie raises her eyebrows.
Ooh, really nice that we brought Luca along and that we leveled up Daredevil. Please, game, let me pass this check. I want to deal with this wolf. Please, please, game. 83% chance of succeeding, because I don't think we have any items to reroll Daredevil checks.
I reach out again, but I could swear I see the wolf shift, as though expecting my hand. No, I can't touch it.
Okay. I have said that I will accept the dice rolls as they fall, right? Game. We had an 83% chance of succeeding. We needed a 7. We rolled. I don't believe. I've said this before. I don't believe in these bloody percentages. The chances, they are bullshit. Okay? We can agree on that, and let's move on. Offer the wolves some jerky.
I know wolves eat meat. Whether they'll eat meat that's been salted and dried is another story. I pull out the packet I found on the bench and offer it to the creature. It doesn't move to eat the jerky, but it looks at me as though acknowledging the gift.
Gia, the wolf. Be careful.
It's all right, Nellie. It doesn't mean me harm. Doesn't it? How do I know that? The beast looks directly into my eyes, and for a crazed second I think it's speaking in a low whisper. I lean closer to listen.
What was that?
Did those hellions come this way?
You mean the monkeys?
Of course I mean them. Who else?
Okay, let's see if we can succeed at 91% chance, shall we? With a gumshoe. Let's help him look around. XP gain 20 and we succeeded. Of course we succeeded this check that I don't bloody care about.
Off in the distance, a cloud of smoke rises from the top of a multicolored tent. A child's voice rises in what might be a scream, or perhaps a shriek of delight. Something tells me to look in the opposite direction. Down an alley, a painted wooden ball rolls by at high speed, knocking over several wooden crates and spilling their contents. Tiny blurs of brown follow. I think I might have seen something in that direction.
Violent dunk. I should say, where's the beast?
I glance back. It's gone. The cage is closed but empty, as though the wolf was never there.
But it was just here.
She's right. It was here moments ago.
It's a Mayfair wolf. Ooh.
In the distance, another noise erupts. Then, the sound of a woman's voice, like a klaxon.
Jaeger! Damn you!
Of course she's back. Look, it goes without saying, but we can't have a wolf running around free. Can you look for it?
Ask if it's safe. Agree to look for it. You had enough of wild animals for the day. No. We are going to protect the wolf, even if it means dying ourselves. I don't care if we get the bloody game over. We are going to save the wolf, yeah? Or die trying, yes? Ask if it's safe. Of course it's not.
You want me to go looking for a wolf? What am I supposed to do when I find it? I'm no hunter.
You said you saw it, yeah? Then you saw that the wretched thing could barely move. Just find it and come tell me where it is. It can't have gotten far.
I don't think so if you ain't going to release it to a conservate or something. I will not force the wolf to be in a bloody cage.
He has a point there. I doubt the animal has strength enough to run, let alone fight. It should be safe enough to follow.
Yes, agree to look for it.
Okay, I'll see what I can find.
Thank you. I'll be
Jaeger!
hiding. I'll...
Jaeger jogs off in a different direction than he came.
Okay. Now, where did you get off to? Gia said, although the voice line wasn't read out aloud. So, find out where the Aether wolf went. Okay. Do we have anything else here? No, interact with the wolf cage.
Now, how on earth did you get out of a locked cage?
Maybe it wasn't locked?
It is incorporeal, I think, right? Or able to
I doubt that, but it's worth checking.
observe the cage. Examine the locking mechanism. Ooh, we can't succeed at that. That's impossible. Let's observe the cage then.
There's not much to see here. Wisps of fur litter the cage, and an unchewed cattle bone in the corner tells me little. Nothing to suggest how it escaped.
We will most likely fail this. Yep. Yeah, no chance.
I examine the lock closely. Getting the obvious out of the way, the door is closed and the cage is locked. We're not getting in, and nothing is getting out.
Then how did it escape?
I don't know, but that's less important than where it went.
Yeah, I am still a bit bitter. At least this bloody window disappeared now. Thank you, game. But I'm still a bit bitter. First, we added a character to our crew who has a very high daredevil pool, and we fail like an 80%. No matter. I will not go over that again. We are failing like every bloody shot. So here we have a crying boy. And we have some fallen crates. So we get onto the cannibal again. Okay, let's investigate the fallen crates.
Here are the crates the monkeys knocked over. A cracked lid on one tells me it's full of booze, and the owner nowhere to be seen.
Uh-huh. So that's an easy $40 right there. Who will carry that? You go ahead, Luke.
I hear people say they're terrified.
Okay. Fine. Oh, I missed this. Trash can in.
A trash can toppled on the ground. Bits of discarded waste are scattered to the wind.
Drill down on the pattern. That's a gum tube. 91% chance of succeeding. Let's roll them dice. Here we go, game. Now you're picking up. Let's begin.
I look closer at the strewn garbage. A hot dog wrapper, a torn purse strap. But there, by the edge of Hell's Gate, a piece of gum flattened against the pavement. A wisp of hair pressed into it. Wolf hair. The wolf did this as it passed by.
But where did it go?
To a less trained eye, this would look like randomly discarded trash, but I can see the pattern. The gum has a partial track, suggesting a direction. There, a banana peel kicked and rotated, leaving a trail of slime as it skidded in the same direction the print was headed. It passed through this way, but we need to be sure.
Gia the tracker. Okay. So the plot is thickening, eh? So we didn't get a new direction to heading. Let's interact with the crying boy.
A young boy stands alone, tears running down his face. Hey, kid. See anything strange?
Oh, I hate seeing children cry.
I might have an idea.
He's hyperventilating. I'm not going to be able to talk to him like this if I want to ask him questions.
How about giving him some whiskey? Tucker him out. No. That's horrible. Tell the kid to knock it off. No. Find a way to calm him down. That's a strategy. Give him candy. No, I would have done this if we didn't have an option here. Let's use the strategic option and try to gain some XP. So find a way to calm him down. 20 XP
I'm
gained.
drawing a blank, but judging from how his eyes keep darting around in fear, I'm guessing he saw the wolf. Wait, Nellie likes monkeys. And kids, I think. They're more or less the same thing.
What?
Hey, Nellie, that face you were making earlier at the monkeys, think you could make it again?
Did you just... Nice, yeah. Did you just compare Nelly to a monkey? Or did you compare the kid to a monkey? I am... Yeah, like... we could go both ways, but I think she means that the kids are... They think that funny faces are funny, right? So I think that's what she is getting at.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
She bends down and mimics her expression from before. The kid looks at her, smiles, and stops hyperventilating. That's the ticket. Hey, kid, have you seen something frightening?
A big doggy, big and gray.
Uh-huh, just a doggy. Which way did it go?
That way.
Thank you. I would give him the candy as well if we are able to.
He points down an alley behind Hell's Gate. As good a clue as I've gotten. That's everything. The wolf got out of the cage, ducked down the alley next to Hell's Gate, knocked over a trash can, and scared a kid.
And the game didn't read out this line to us. Let's follow it before it gets away. And it says... Okay, anything left here? Anything to do back here now? No, okay. So we basically need... Yeah, okay, here. Trapdoor into it.
I head down the alley. Halfway down, along the edge of Hell's Gate, is a trapdoor. It's fully open, exposing a cavernous dark. Just peeking out, the tip of a ladder. What am I doing? A wolf didn't open this door or climb down a ladder. And if it did, I'd be crazy to follow. But this feels important somehow. Was the wolf really whispering to me earlier? What could it have been saying? I have to know.
Zia, you and me both. Wolves are our spirit animals, it seems.
This is it. I've come this far. No turning back now.
Gia, maybe I should stay here and watch for the wolf? Keep a lookout?
Go look around the circus. I'll be back soon. I crawl down the ladder, carefully testing each step as I go. 10 steps later, I hit solid ground. The dark is a poison cloud filling my lungs. Shadows dance in my periphery. As my eyes adjust, I can see the vague outlines of abandoned objects along the floor and walls. The outline of devil horns along the top of the southern wall evokes the right above. Maybe some older version down in the dark. Abandon all hope, ye who enter here.
Okay.
To the east is a set of wooden doors that look like they open inward. Probably the end of the walkthrough, meant to be approached from the other side. To the south is an opening through a devil's mouth, leading deeper into its gullet.
Okay. So every one of these will advance. Go to the east. To the east is a set of wooden doors that look like they open inward. Probably the end of the walkthrough, meant to be approached from the other side. To the south is an opening through a devil's mouth leading deeper into its gullet. So, okay, let's go south then.
The dim lights barely function in here. Ahead of me is a short staircase leading to a dark opening on the far wall. Looking closer, the stairs are flanked by scenes of the damned descending into hell. The steps are old, and the first emits a threatening squeal when I put my weight on it. What am I doing here? Chasing a wolf in the dark down a rotted staircase? This is crazy. To the north is the exit through the Devil's Mouth, and to the south is an empty, dark doorway.
Let's keep heading south.
This room is round, almost a circle from what I can tell. My eyes are beginning to adjust to the dark, but only so much. There's a bust of Socrates, Plato, some old philosopher in the center. This must be purgatory. It's not so bad here, really. I can make out a lot of gray. It's a boring sort of damnation. Still might be better than most of the burrows. To the north is a dark, empty doorway. To the east is a bright red door on brass hinges.
To the south is a dark, empty doorway. To the east is a bright red door on brass hinges. But this is an open. This is my thinking. This has been my thinking all along this, that we keep going for the open areas and not the ones with doors that are closed. Yeah, so head east now.
This room is painted in scenes you wouldn't describe in polite company. Tawdry flesh and skin on full display. I'd almost rather not look closer, but something about the painted scenes draws my eye. So many people. The artist must be saying something here about how easy the second level of hell is to reach. People. Huh. It's strange, but I'm starting to feel like I have real friends. It's been a while. Working as a smuggler is a bad way to meet anyone worth trusting. Maybe this time they'll stick around. To the west is a bright red door with brass hinges and an unusual handle. To the north is something that looks a lot like a restaurant's kitchen door.
Okay, so there's a door in both ways now. Let's go towards the red door, shall we? So that's west.
Back to purgatory. Makes sense, since I hear this is the one circle you can escape. To the north is a dark, empty doorway. To the east is a bright red door on brass hinges.
Ah, okay, so we went round circles. So let's
The second
go
circle of
east
hell.
again.
I don't remember. To the west is a bright red door with brass hinges and an unusual handle. To the north is something that looks a lot like a restaurant's kitchen door.
Okay, so let's go north.
The tables in this room are laid out across the floor like a bistro. Piles of rubber food threaten to roll off into the dark. One chair includes a seated mannequin wearing grotesquely stuffed clothes. This is the third circle then, gluttony. Ironically, the rubber food on the tables is mostly fruit. The mannequin's sins must involve a lot of grapes.
Gia, have you studied the Bible a bit then?
I hated most fruit as a kid. Not that there was much around, untainted by the wasting. I wonder if what Nellie's doing will help kids in the lowers, even the burrows. It's an opportunity they ought to have. To the north is a hole in the wall. Looks like it was burned through. To the south is something that looks a lot like a restaurant's kitchen door. To the east is a wooden edifice resembling a bank vault.
Let's go north for
The
now.
second circle of hell. I don't remember what Dante said was the worst part of this circle, but I have to imagine it would be the smell. To the west is a bright red door with brass hinges and an unusual handle. To the north is something that looks a lot like a restaurant's kitchen door.
Okay, so we went around in a circle
The
there.
third
Okay.
circle. To the north is a hole in the wall. Looks like it was burned through. To the south is something that looks a lot like a restaurant's kitchen door. To the east is a wooden edifice resembling a bank vault.
Didn't I choose north? I'm certain we chose to go north, but okay.
Seems like I skipped ahead to the end of the attraction. A bit of light spills in from the west, vaguely illuminating the outline of a statue of Caesar with a knife in his back. So I've reached the 9th circle. I've always wondered how many people in my line of work were destined for the lowest depths of hell. For their sake, I'm hoping Dante was wrong, even if they deserve it. Piotr's still kicking around, so I wouldn't see him in here if the lights were on. He still has time for redemption. To the south is a hole in the wall. Looks like it was burned through. To the west are a set of double doors leading back to the entrance. To the east is a black velvet curtain hanging in the doorway.
Okay, let's go east.
It's
then.
pitch black in here. I feel my way along the wall to get my bearings. My right hand slides over a face? A mask. Rictus grin reaching almost to the top. Similar masks line the walls, clicking softly as I brush by. I can only imagine that whoever designed Hell's Gate had trouble with depictions of fraud. As I make a circuit of the room, I realize that I'm drawing a blank as well. Maybe a nice fresco of Marm, or any of the other deceitful, blood-sucking barons. It's always been amazing to me that any of them managed to swindle their way into power. To the west is a black velvet curtain. To the south is a barely passable hole in the wall that looks like it was caused by a collapse. To the east is a door painted to look like a devil, with a long gold tongue.
Another curtain. Let's go west.
The 9th circle. I think I'm feeling chilly. To the south is a hole in the wall. Looks like it was
Okay.
burned through. To the west are a set of double doors leading back to the entrance. To the east is a black velvet curtain hanging in the doorway. The
Let's go
darkness
back
of the
east.
8. To the west is a black velvet curtain. To the south is a barely passable hole in the wall that looks like it was caused by a collapse. To the east is a door painted to look like a devil.
Okay,
I
let's try
step
south.
through the wrecked wall into a pile of debris. It's hard to tell what this used to be from here. No sign of the wolf yet. Not that I can see much, but it left obvious signs on the way here. Why am I not finding any signs of passage? Not even a scent. And what happened here anyway? Most of this attraction seems whole. Did a sinkhole open and swallow it up? Was there a fire? Why did they leave so much down here in the dark?
Yeah, this is interesting.
As I'm considering that question, I spot something laying in the rubble.
Another record. Okay.
Huh. Cress should like this. The ways west and east are blocked by debris. To the north is a barely passable hole in the wall that looks like it was caused by a collapse.
Okay, so let's head north.
The darkness of the 8th circle. Perhaps it was always like this, to hide the weak theming. To the west is a black velvet curtain. To the south is a barely passable hole in the wall that looks like it was caused by a collapse. To the east is a door painted to look like a devil, with a long gold tongue.
Okay, let's head east then.
Ah, this. This is classic damnation. I can almost smell the brimstone, looking at the painted scenes of boiling blood and allegorical violence. Kids must have been terrified of this room. Maybe some adults, too. Not enough adults, though. Whoever beat the tar out of the wolf I'm after ought to have a comeuppance. If it was Jaeger, well, he did say his animals were from some closed zoo.
Mm-hmm.
And me, guns blazing down an Aether road, my enemies careening toward a long drop and a short stop. Forgive me while I wax hypocritical. I wonder if when I go, I'll land fender first in the river of boiling blood, or whether there's still some hope of redemption. To the west is a door painted to look like a devil with a long gold tongue. To the south is an archway decorated with flames.
Okay, let's head south.
Stepping through the archway, I'm filled with nerves? Some emotion I'm not placing. Certainly not the rage depicted in the fifth circle. The wolf is close, ahead of me somewhere in the dark. To the north, an open portal from anger to violence. To the south, a stone door made to look like a foreign temple to foreign gods. Something waits for me there. Am I ready?
Let's go north first.
Back in the seventh circle. I might have to get comfortable with it after all. To the west is a door painted to look like a devil with a long gold tongue. To the south is an archway decorated with flames.
Okay, let's go back
I
south.
can feel the wolf nearby. To the north, an open portal from anger to violence.
So...
To the south, a stone door made
let's
to
go
look like a...
south.
As I open the temple door, every hair on my body seems to stand up. Like standing too close to an aether coil. The air is filled with electric tension. Something's here. It stares at me like it's waiting for something. Something important. Who am I? Am I the kind of person who tries to catch my destiny? Force fate to follow my will, even if it destroys everything in my path? Even if it hurts the people around me? Or can I let go? Let something slip through my fingers at the very moment of victory, just because it's the right thing to do?
Try to catch the wolf or let the wolf go. No. In terms of metaphor, Gia, in my opinion, the way we have played her is less and less inclined to reach her own, like, personal goals, and it has shifted, right, towards the goal of her group, towards the goal of the community and the world and the future at large. So, and also, I am not going to catch the wolf. You will be free, my friend. Let the wolf go.
This beast has lived in the dark corners of the world for too long. I could reach out and grab it, bend it to my will. But there's always a point where the cost is too high, and I won't pay it in another creature's suffering.
If we catch it, game, would you give us a wolf companion? Because if that's the case and we miss that, well, you run along, my friend. Be free. Roam the steppes and the forest, and the fjords and the rivers.
The beast watches me for a long moment, azure eyes unblinking in the gloom. Then I hear it whisper. 1 step, 2 steps closer. What it tells me, I have no heart to repeat. Not to anyone or anything. never mumbled under my breath beneath the covers of a lonely night, waiting for the fever to break. What it tells me is something I'll take to my grave. And as the words trail off into the shadowy corners of a forgotten carnival attraction, the beast's eyes close. I look at the space where it was, but nothing remains. Not a wisp of hair, not a lingering breath. I found what I came here for. An answer to a question I didn't know I had. And now I know I can let go when I need to. Not failure. A decision made, and a new chance to be who I wish I could. This will be the last time I pass through Hell's Gate, I think. I retrace my steps to the entrance of this ruined pit. I don't know how to feel about any of this. What did I just see? Was it real? Or was it only what I hoped to find? I crawl back up the ladder into the bright day. Nellie walks up, holding a balloon and looking at me expectantly.
So, did you find it?
Yeah.
Where is it?
Gone. It doesn't look like it's going to be part of any show now or ever again. Did you get a chance to look around the circus?
Oh, yes! There's a man over there who can swallow swords. Not just one, Gia. 7 swords! And I just saw a woman wearing a leopard costume who...
As Nellie and I walk away from the trapdoor, I feel an odd sense of calm. Whatever just happened, it could have only gone the way that it did. For the first time in a while, I feel like nothing is watching me. That's a comforting feeling. It's one I think I can live with.
It's beginning to 200. Wolf at the gate. Completed. So did we gain a level there? No, but we are more than halfway. So what's the objective now? Are we done? No. So that's a Sophie quest. Go to Mortis, yeah, that's so. Okay, so we are done then. Anything else? So, okay. I thought we would have a chance to talk to Mr. Jaga. Okay. I know we have stuff to do here still, but I would like to get back and speak to Melly a bit. The quest didn't update telling us to do so, but she might have a bit to say now. Yeah? Let's do that quickly. It's almost time to wrap up the episode anyway. So, Nelly, did you enjoy your time at the circus?
Yes?
Yeah, ask about the circus visit.
Circus everything you hoped it'd be?
Oh, Gia, it was wonderful. I'd forgotten what a difference getting away from the lab could make. It's too bad you missed the sword swallower and the cotton clouds, though.
It's fine, kid. I got an experience no one else can brag about.
Yeah, how's your research?
I know you can't finish Daisy until we get you that core, But it's hard to picture you sitting around sipping coffee and reading.
Of course not, silly. There's still too much left to do. There's construction of the device, obviously, and I'm waiting for Professor Gardner's peer review to ensure I haven't missed anything. Oh, and I need to install the new materials. I'd initially improvised from what I could find, but Professor Gardner put Tiana in contact with his suppliers. It'll increase Daisy's range and stability significantly.
Oh yeah, we got through
Sounds
this.
like a full
Yeah.
plate. Schedule.
Oh, well, it'll be very busy, but come back soon.
So, have you invented something new for us? No, you have not. Okay. So, do you have anything else to say while in the car, Melly? Oh,
Hi,
no.
Gia.
No, you don't.
Goodbye
Oh.
for now.
Wait.
How can I help?
Sorry, everyone. No, okay. I just wanted to see if there was an option to ask if we invented anything new. But
Let me know if there's
there isn't.
anything I can do.
There isn't. Okay. So let's get back to the main area so we are set up for the next episode. Yeah, so sadly this is where I leave you, viewers and friends, for now. Until the next one, and a wonderful rest of your day. Take care of yourselves. Bye.